Good afternoon. It is about 1 o'clock on Monday afternoon. It is beautiful out today. My goodness, the rain has done wonders for my backyard. Let me show you. Look at that. Look how green that is. Oh, heck yeah. She's beautiful. We are so happy. Needs to be mowed again, though. Anywho, how is everybody doing this afternoon? Anybody watching this? How you doing? What you been up to? I've had a crazy day so far, which I kind of enjoy. I had a job interview this morning at 9:30. And it was actually at this lady's house. It was for a cleaning job. It's a self-made business, which I think is fantastic. And I guess she's been doing it, I think she said 17 years. And she has survived lockdown, so good for her. That was awesome. I was so happy to hear that. Really, really nice lady. I was kind of scared when I got the text or the email yesterday. She'd emailed me when I was on my way home from Gravenhurst. Or texted, I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Either way. I didn't realize that it was like a run at home business. So when she texted me back and said, gave me her name and address and everything, and said, to come for 9:30 this morning, and said, come around the back. And I thought, okay, well, I thought I was going to a business, go around the back. Cool. So I get home and I unpack and all that. I went and vlogged and whatever. And I came home and Google mapped it because I had never heard of the street before. And I found that it was somebody's house. And I was like, oh, fuck. They want me to go around the back of the house? I was kind of nervous. So I'm thinking, should I bring somebody with me, just in case? Or I read way too many thrillers and true crime novels. I gotta stop doing that. Anyway, I got there, and she was sitting out in her backyard working on their schedules and stuff, and really, really nice lady. We had a really good talk. And the interview was really nice. So I got a hair in my mouth. Ugh. And it went quite well. I really liked her. I thought she was a very nice person. She's very funny. She knows how to run her business. I really liked her. I think we got along quite well. And, but I told her, I have another job interview tomorrow morning at 9:30. I really want to go and hear what they're about and whatever. And she said, "Do you mind if I ask what it is?" And I said, "Actually, it's at the sleep clinic here." And she's like, "Oh," and I said, "I am absolutely fascinated by it. It's something I have never done before. And I don't know what it's about. I don't know what the job entails. I have no idea." But I said, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm not going to, but I'm not going to lie to you either. I want to check this out. And she was very understanding about it. And I told her, my interview is at 9:30, so I can get a hold of you by noon tomorrow and let you know, because she's looking to hire 2 or 3 other people, I think. I think she's trying to expand a little bit, which I think is fantastic. And from what I see, she can do it too. Like, yeah. Really, really impressed with her. I really was. So, just gonna, there we go. So, yeah, so we talked for probably about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And, yeah, she's just a really chill, no bullshit, here it is kind of person, which I deeply appreciate and respect in anybody. I think that's fantastic. So I just tried to treat her with the same, so yeah, it was really nice. So I finished up there and had to go grab another coffee. And while I was at the Timmy's waiting to get out because I was blocked in, that place is crazy. I texted my youngest boy's stepmom and said, I'm done my interview, because they held on to him for me last night. I was supposed to pick him up when I got back into town, but I got all these job interviews while I was away. It was crazy. So I texted her and said, I texted her when I got into town yesterday and said, I got all these interviews, as I'm leaving town and as I'm coming back, I'm getting more emails and stuff. I said, I have to take them. I have to go see it. Like, I've been looking for a job for a year and a half. Like, and she's like, oh yeah. She says, we can hold on to him. You can pick him up tomorrow, whatever works for you. They're very good like that. So I said, well, I will text you when I'm done my interview. And as long as I'm not interfering with the little ones, going for naps or whatever, I'll come get them. And whatever, right? So I texted her in the parking lot and said, done my interview. It went quite well. It went longer than expected, but it was a beautiful interview. It was very enjoyable. It was just like sitting down and talking, like, it was very relaxed. And quite enjoyable. It was probably one of the most enjoyable job interviews I've ever had. So she says, that's great. I'm just doing an early lunch. Come whenever you want. And I said, great, I'm on my way. Try and get out of this fucking parking lot and I'll be there. So I had to then text my eldest because he started work at 12:30? 12:30. And this is 11 o'clock. So I texted him and said, I'm just on my way to go pick up your brother. Be ready. Because I never know I don't drive around a lot in the afternoon, so I don't know when the plants break for lunch and all that kind of shit. It gets crazy. In between my town and the town where my youngest dad lives, because it's all plant workers and all the plants are along there, and it can get crazy. So I said, be ready, because it might be, I pull in, honk my horn, you come out, we go, like, we ride. So I went and got my youngest, and I realized as I was entering Chemical Valley, the one side of the road which I would be taking coming home was all blocked off. They had these great big trucks out. I don't know if they were cleaning out the sewer system or what the fuck they were doing, but it was chaos. And I thought, oh good, deal with that on the way home. Perfect. Went and got my son, chit-chatted with his stepmom for a minute, because this job interview that I have tomorrow will entail nights, and I think weekends, but I don't remember. So I said, we might have to finagle some stuff, especially in the summer, because my youngest is 11. He's fine during the day. He's very self-sufficient. He can make himself lunch, he can make himself breakfast, he can tidy up his shit, he knows not to answer the door, but at night, he gets very nervous, and he can't make himself a proper dinner, and my kid is not living off of mac and cheese. So, once a week, okay, fine, but, we all have at least one crap dinner every other week or something, right? So whatever, but not all the time. And my eldest works until, anywhere between 5:30 and 9. So. But that's fine. I said, we'll talk about it after the interview when I know, because I don't know anything yet, right? I haven't spoken to anybody. So she said, that's great. We'll talk when you know more. So I said to my youngest, all right, monkey, go get in the car. We gotta go. It's one of those days. So get in the car, and we're chit-chatting about his weekend, and I'm telling him about my weekend, and, spent a weekend in a hotel room because it rained. And we get back through Chemical Valley, and now the lane that I need to get into to get back into the city is blocked off with these great big trucks, and I think they were cleaning out the sewers. I have no idea, but it was all blocked off. And I don't know Chemical Valley very well. It's very twisty, turny, nook and cranny kind of place. Like, there's plants and stuff everywhere, and they've all got little side streets, and it's quite the little maze. And I don't know it very well. I have a very specific route that I take through there, that takes you out to, like, the reservation, and takes you out to the highway to go get, when I go get my kid and from his dad's. Like, that's all I know. So I'm like, oh, good. Okay, well, we have no choice but to turn, so let's turn and see what happens. And my son's laughing at me because I hate getting lost when I'm driving. It sends me into a panic. So, like, I have no, and he's, jibber-jabbering in the back. And I said, I'm sorry, love, but you're going to have to shut up for a minute. I need to, I don't know where I am, and I don't like that. He's laughing. He's like, okay, mama. But I realized I knew the street, and I recognized, and it was fine. It was fine. We ended up downtown, whatever. It was fine. I was like, okay, now you may speak. Right back where we left off from. It was funny. So we got home, and we actually had like 15 minutes to spare. So I said, well, he had some stuff that he had to bring in from his dad's. I said, bring all that in. If it's closed, get it downstairs, because I have to do laundry tomorrow, or tonight, whatever. And I'm just going to have a little bit of coffee and a cigarette, and then I said, if you go get your gift card for the bookstore, we'll take your brother to work, and we'll go to the bookstore, and we'll get you some books, because he's read everything in his room, at least twice. So I thought he had more than one gift card, but apparently not. All the gift cards that I have of his in my room are for EB games, like the video games and stuff. And he's putting all that away toward getting the system. So I know he has a little hidey spot in his room. So I went through his hidey spot. And he just had the one gift card, so for the bookstores, which I was kind of surprised, but whatever. So I said, okay, well, you've got a $50 gift card for the bookkeeper. You could easily get 2 books minimum. Like, you know, they're not crazy price. Like, not like going to Chapters, charge you your firstborn for a fucking book. So we dropped my eldest off at work, drove down to the bookstore. I have not been in this bookstore, well, since December when I went Christmas shopping, because that's when I bought the gift card. So it's been a spell, and apparently they've been open. I just assumed everything was shut, but no, apparently they've been open. So there's egg on my face. But we went in and talked to the lady, and you know, she's like asking his age, and she's kind of looking at me, and I'm like, the kid can read whatever the hell he wants. I don't care, as long as it's not porn, we're good. Like, I don't care. So they bring him to like the age appropriate section, and he's looking around, whatever, and I said, well, I'm gonna go look and see what, I haven't been in a bookstore in forever. I love books. So I'm looking around, and I found 2 that I really wanted. I can't afford 2 books. So I'm waffling between these 2 books, and I thought, okay, well, I grabbed the one, I went and checked on him, and he was still looking. So I went back, I put it back, and I grabbed the other one. I did that like 3 times. The one I wanted because the cover was wicked cool. It's all like, you know, blacks and grays and browns and, you know, this very purge looking, like, the artwork was fantastic. I actually wrote down the name of the book and the author because I will go back and buy that book. I mean, the story sounds a little out there, but it's like out in space and whatever, and it's a mystery and whatever, but the artwork is why I want this book. The artwork is fantastic. What I ended up getting was, what was it called? The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires or something like that. Again, the title of the, or not the title, the cover of the book is kind of, I love the artwork on those things. It was very, very simple. It's literally just like a whole bunch of peaches. Very Southern. A whole bunch of peaches. And a couple of them are like bitten by like vampires. It's got the vampire bites. You know, the blood dribbling and whatever. I liked it. I liked the artwork. And I read the, you know, breakdown of the story. It's kind of like a grown-up Nancy Drew sort of deal. But whatever. I thought it sounded interesting. I will give it a go. And like I said, I like the artwork on the book, so. And my son ended up finding 3 books that he really wanted. I was like, I don't know if I have enough, and I'm trying to guesstimate with taxes. And I said, well, you know what? Just bring it over and have her ring it up, and we'll tell her you have a gift card. And if you can only get 2, you can only get 2, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get all 3. So she rang it up for him, and he was able to get all 3. And he was so excited. Oh, he's like, I can't wait to read these tonight. Like, me too. So we both got books. And I am going back for that other one because the cover of this book is frickin' gorgeous. I don't care if the story is crap. That cover is worth having alone, in my opinion. So, if I get it, I will show it. I can't even pronounce the name of the writer, so. But the other one I got, the the vampire one or whatever. The title sounded familiar to me, which is, I think, partially why I grabbed it, as well as I just liked, there was something about the cover that I just loved. It's just peaches, and they're bitten, and they're bleeding, and whatever, but I don't know. It struck my fancy. But I've heard that title before, and I can't think of where, because I don't have friends that we sit around talking about books and stuff. So I don't know where I would have heard it. I'm not in any book clubs or anything, so I have no friggin' idea. None whatsoever. But, so yeah, we just got in a few minutes ago and pissed me off because I meant to get hot dog buns while we were out, and then I went and spent $26 or whatever on a book. So now I'm not sure if I have enough money to go get hot dog buns. Oops. I should be able to get them from the dollar store. It'll be fine, but it's like, you freaking idiot. Go into a bookstore and my kid in a candy store, like, oh, books. I want all of them. I don't have a huge collection of books. A lot of my, well, all my books that I used to have years ago. I had a lot of books. All got lost when I moved. Well, when I moved from my mom's house in Toronto and I moved in with my then fiance, I left all my books at my mom's, and she held on to them for me because she knows if I buy a book, like it's getting buried with me. I don't get rid of my books. I will read them until they're falling apart, and then I'll fix them up, and it doesn't matter. They're mine for life. And but when I moved here to this town, she had given me my books. I got myself a nice little bookshelf and had all my books out, and my Tybo tapes and all that stuff. They were all on this cute little bookshelf. And when I left my ex-husband and moved to this town, I left everything. I took, my eldest boy's clothes and his furniture and a handful of things for me to wear, and that was literally it. Like, just fuck out. So I have lost all my books. I had a great collection of Stephen King books. I love Stephen King. I had a few Anne Rice. I had a few just a vast array. I James Patterson. I had a whole bunch. I love those murder mystery spies. Like, I love that stuff. True crime. I had a whole bunch of true crime books. All gone. So I'm slowly starting to build up my little library again. And, yeah. I think I have 3 books right now that I've had for a while that I just haven't gotten around to reading. But everything else that I have, I've read. So, I don't know. I'll be broke for a couple of days and over a book. It's fine. It's fine. Books are worth it to me. I love books. I like the way they feel. I like the way they smell. I don't know. I'm a book nerd. I like books. So it was a hectic morning. Holy crap. So I said to My youngest, I think he's probably up there reading one of his books right now. Bless his heart. I said, well, you go do your thing. I'm going to go sit in the backyard and have coffee and a cigarette. I said, I haven't vlogged yet today, so I'm going to go do that. And then I'll get that uploaded, and I'll have to run out and get freaking hot dog buns because I'm an idiot. And I think Thursday, I'm going to drop him back off at his dad's. They're doing a big Canada Day thing too. She said they got like a projector for the backyard so they can watch movies and stuff off the projector. I thought that was so cool. I was like, shit, I'm coming to your house to watch a movie. Like, that's just awesome. I've always, like, oh my God. Are you kidding me? Have like a bonfire and like watch a movie out in the backyard. Oh, that's living right there. I said, I like old movies. I like black and white movies. So I want to come over and I'm going to bring A Streetcar Named Desire and I want to watch that on a projector in your backyard. You don't have a choice. It's happening. She laughed at me. Excuse me. Freaking hiccups all day. Oh, excuse me. So we're going to do that Thursday. I'll drop him off. Probably the latter half of the afternoon. So, the little ones have done their nap and stuff. I really don't like the idea of interrupting that kind of schedule. So, and then either Thursday evening or Friday morning. I think Thursday evening would be better. I'll go out and buy all the stuff for my barbecue. And so I either get paid Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember. And so I'll go out and get all the stuff. And then spend the day Friday cleaning. Pissed me off. I came home yesterday and I'm walking through the house and everything was in order. Like, my eldest put all the clean dishes and stuff away. He emptied the dishwasher for me. Like, he was fantastic. But he and his girlfriend had bought this dog, I don't know, like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. It is a beautiful dog. It is a huge dog. It's some sort of mastiff. Like, it's fucking ginormous. And it's hyper. And for whatever reason, he had the fucking dog over here. It lives over at his girlfriend's house. Because I'm done with animals. There is dog hair all over my fucking house. All over. And because all my floors are dark vinyl, and all my furniture is a dark wood or iron, it's all you can see is this. She's like a blonde mastiff. All you can see is all this blonde fur. Everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Whatever. So, there will be much Swiffering, much vacuuming, much dusting. Oh my God. I was not amused. I don't have any pets. Why do I have to clean up freaking pet hair? Whatever. I was like, if that dog pooped in my backyard, you best have picked it up and put it away. Handled that, because I am not cleaning up after a dog. The day I retire and move out to buckfuck nowhere and get my Rottweiler, then I will clean up dog fur and dog poop and all that crap. But until that day, I am done. No more animals, no more babies. We're done. No. I was also randomly thinking today, I got talking briefly to one of my subscribers last night. He's so cool. He was, I gotta, hang on here. Sorry, I had a phone call coming through. It was the school, we don't care. Leave a message at the tone. Beep. Anyway, I got talking briefly with one of my subscribers yesterday. He's so funny. Oh my God. And he was replying to my video yesterday. And was saying something about tattoos. And I was like, oh my God, my dude, like, my phone is filled with tattoo ideas. I cannot wait for the tattoo shops to be open. I'm just vibrating waiting for it. I have been saving for my back tattoo because I need a cover up, and it's going to be freaking ginormous. It's going to be like my entire upper back, and it's going to cost a fortune. And I just can't wait to get it done. Like, I'm so sick of the piece of shit that's on my back. It's embarrassing. So. I really want a phone because there's one that's like in walking distance. Realistically, I am walking, but it's in walking distance. I pass it every day, but I've never looked to see if they're open. So I have to I'm sure my son has one of their business cards somewhere. He's had a couple of tattoos done there, I think. There's one up, I think it's called Neon Crab. It's a newer place, and I've heard nothing but glowing stuff from them. Although they strike me as more kind of cartoony, or like street arty, like graffiti that kind of vibe. And what I want is very more sort of gothic, blacks and whites and grays and all that kind of stuff. So there's another one downtown. I've been in there just for piercings. I've never had a tattoo done there. But I want to film both, and if they're open, I want to go in and talk to them and, look at some portfolios and stuff, because I'm super picky. I've had too much work done where I had to go and then go somewhere else and get it fixed, and it ends up costing triple, and it's stupid. So I really want to get my back done, so maybe that's something I'll do tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I gotta keep an eye on the time here because I'm supposed to be having a telephone interview at 3:30. Oh, we're good. I'm a little scattered and I can't keep track of time and stuff today. It's just... Can I take these off? Oh, it's not too bright out here now. The sun's kind of gone away a little bit. Oh, God, my hair is such a mess. These freaking bangs. Bangs were the worst things I ever did. I should never have cut them. It seemed like a good idea at the time, So, yeah, I have a telephone interview at 3:30 with the devil. That one is a hair job at a hair salon, which on paper sounds perfect because it's geared toward men, which means no chemical services, which I am so down for. If I could just be like anywhere, if I was to do hair, especially full time, my ideal would strictly hair cutting and shampooing, because I do enjoy doing a shampoo. I love shampooing. Yeah, it would be strictly shampoo and haircut. Maybe a quick blow dry, fluff a little gel or something in there, off you go. None of this, straightening and curling. Definitely no coloring. I hate coloring. I hate doing that. It is such a waste of my time. There's no money in it. There's zero money in it. There's money in the shop for it, but there's no money to the stylist for it. So that would be my ideal. And that's what this place is, except it's minimum wage. There are no benefits. And it's like a uniform, so it's $30 per shirt. And I figure you need at least 3, because I'm not washing a shirt every night. It's not happening. They have specific shoes they want you to get. They want specific style of pants. It's a tits and ass kind of place. It's Hooters, but with hairdressers instead of waitresses. It's demoralizing, demeaning, and something I would have totally been down for in my 20s. I'm in my mid-40s. We ain't hanging our shit out for all to see. No. Not playing that game. Now, if they offered benefits and a pension, a bitch might truly think about it. But in my opinion, this place offers nothing. They bring nothing to the table. I bring 19 years experience, over 20 in customer service. So there's that. So I've kind of decided, I'll take the interview because I've already committed to it. So I don't, a commitment's a commitment. You see it through. But it'll be very much what I told them fucking back in March, because I've already done 2 interviews with this place. It'll be very much, it's going to be a part-time gig because you don't have benefits. I've said before, I'm on assistance right now, which means that I don't so much have benefits. It doesn't help me at all. But my youngest is covered through my assistance with dental stuff and, prescriptions and that kind of thing. So, it'll be part-time so that I can keep that for him. Like 3 days a week. I'll do a Friday night because I don't have my youngest on Fridays. Well, on Friday nights. So, I can drop him off Friday afternoon and work, 5 to 9 or whatever on a Friday night. And I can do like 2 8-hour shifts during the week, during the day. And that is it. That's all you get from me. That's my offer. And, every other Saturday maybe, but only 3 days a week. So, because you can only work so many hours and then you lose your assistance. For that kind of crap, I'm not willing to lose benefits for my kid. So, 14.50 an hour, whatever the fuck. I can't afford private benefits, so pretty much eat a dick. But whatever. I am so excited about Tuesday's interview, though. Tomorrow's interview is going to be so interesting. I can't wait. I'm actually going to have to do a drive-by later to make sure that I can find the place. I'm pretty sure I know where it is, but it's kind of like a little place kind of tucked away. So, I just want to do a drive-by for my own peace of mind. Because I know tomorrow morning I'll be all excited, and you know, and I do have to take my eldest to work tomorrow, so it is going to be a little more rushed. So I want to make sure I know where I'm going before I have to go. And I have to remember to bring a mask, because it is a medical building, so PPE is a little more necessary and understandable. So I am super excited, like super excited. And highly interested. Like it's just, it's fascinating to me. I can't wait to hear what it's all about. Very curious. So hopefully that'll make for an interesting vlog tomorrow. So we'll see. God, it's so nice out. Oh, everything looks so green. And my flowers are blooming. Well, most of them. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. Nobody cares, but whatever. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. Alright, well, I gotta run out and get hot dog buns. And I guess I might as well do some laundry. And then I can fold it tonight while I watch CSI or something. So yeah. Hopefully the weather is good where you are. Assuming anybody's watching this. And yeah, have a great day and take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.